It was another fantastic day on the island of Sodor. Toby was suddenly inside a Naput station. For some reason, the fat controller brought him over for some apparent reason. It was a normal day, like any other, but it felt very unusual for Toby. He's done many random things in his life before, and yet this was very new for him. But then a familiar face came upon him, and would you know it, it was Thomas the Tank Engine, the cheeky little engine. "Say, what are you doing here, Toby?" wondered Thomas. "Well, I'm not really quite sure myself, Thomas," answered Toby. "The fat controller asked me to come over here, so the conductor brought me over here. And so is Henrietta." "Hello, Thomas," answered Henrietta. And then came along Percy, the cute little small engine. Percy barged into conversation. "Say, Toby, I wonder if this means that you'll get promoted and then finally join in with the rest of us over at Timber Sheds." "Pah," answered Thomas. "Toby cannot be with us because he's not as strong and as useful as us engines." And then Toby smirked with a smile. "Well, at least I'm not the one that failed on my first try." And then the fat controller came along. "Hello, my good fellow engines. Hello, Toby. You're probably wondering why I brought you over here." "Why, yes, sir," answered Toby. "That was exactly what I was going to ask you, sir. Why was it that you brought me and Henrietta here?" The fat controller answered, "Well, since Gordon is temporarily unavailable for now, I've requested for you to bring in the building supplies over to the boat docks. Yes, the boat docks. Do you think you can do that for me, Toby?" Toby smiled. "Oh yes, sir. I will gladly do that for you, sir. Thank you, sir." That's absolutely no problem, Toby." "Hey, what about me? What do I get to do?" asked Thomas. "Oh, don't you worry, Thomas. I got something in for you to do too." "This is exciting," exclaimed Henrietta. "We finally get some work to do." "Yes, Henrietta, sweetheart, it's excellent," exclaimed Toby, when suddenly they stopped into a halt, because in front of them, a deer laid in front of the train track for Toby. "Oh dear," exclaimed Toby. "We seem to be stuck. If only there was somebody to help us out." But then suddenly Toby heard the sound of train tracks. "Do you hear that?" exclaimed Henrietta. "Oh, why it's Thomas!" exclaimed Toby. Thomas had stopped by while getting what he needed to do. "Say, Toby, are you alright?" "No, Thomas, I am not alright. There's a deer in the way." Thomas understood. "Well, I suppose I could have my conductor to come out and help you. Would that be fine?" Toby gave a look. "What do you think, genius?" Thomas's conductor came out and tried to push the deer, but sadly, it came to no avail. But then he had an idea. "Say, Toby, you should use that bell of yours to scare the deer away." "Why, of course," exclaimed Toby. "It was very obvious, silly me." And luckily it worked. Toby's bell scared the deer off. "Well, it seems like that you're good to go." "Say, Toby," asked Thomas, "I'm sorry about the way that I treated you over at Napwood Station. And you really are a useful engine after all. Come by over any time you can. It's just that things have been hard since Gordon has retired." Toby smiled. "Oh, relax, Thomas. Things will be fine. Not to mention, I don't care if I'm a useful engine at all anyways. People would think I'm a really useless engine, when I always know that I am." Thomas laughed with a smile. And then, soon, so did Toby and Henrietta.
race.